Hello, welcome back to the vlog. I am at home in the sunroom. I was planning on doing a little vlogging here in the sunroom while the kids are sleeping, and it's like they've flipped. Like my toddler is napping great, but my baby is kind of awake. I kind of woke him up when I was showering, I think, so we'll see. I might have to go get him at some point. We've been home from the trip a couple of days now, and the trip was wonderful. It was exhausting. It's a lot to juggle when you're driving that far with so many kids. With two kids, not so many, just two little kids. And they were really good in the car. And yeah, all in all, it went well, but it's a lot, and seeing family that you don't see often is a lot. Like being with my parents for that long, you're all of a sudden like thrown into their lives and you get wrapped up in things going on with them, and it's wonderful, but it's a lot emotionally. I think there's a lot going on with them right now, and it's a lot to be so involved in it all of a sudden, and then on top of it be dealing with the kids. And sorry, I'm keeping an eye on them here. I'm hoping he'll go back to sleep, but yeah, my toddler is napping great, which she had a big morning. She was playing in the rain outside. We've been getting so much rain. It's been wonderful, especially because we just planted the grass seed and we planted all these new plants in the backyard. I might show a before and after of our backyard, because it's a great transformation. We haven't mowed in the back for a while because we've been letting the grass seed grow, and it's doing great. There's still some bare patches that we're going to work on in the fall, but overall it's awesome and it looks so good. We also planted those tomato plants in the front, and this rain has really helped with that, especially since we were out of town for so long. Anyway, so my toddler played in the rain a lot this morning, which is so fun. She's actually taking a nap. She hasn't taken one in a while. And kind of as a side note, with the baby, he has slept through the night now, I know he's like 5 months old, and maybe that's late, but yeah, for him, since he was small when he was born, and I just didn't rush it. I didn't at all. I didn't mind doing the night feed, and so before I was doing the dream feed, and then also he would be waking up in the night, but now I've skipped the dream feed, and he just has been sleeping through till about 6:30, which is so awesome. But a few times he's woken up at 4 instead of 6:30, but still it's a much longer stretch than before, and I'm so happy. It's a big change. Back to the trip. It was a lot. It was good, and I'm so glad I did it, but it was a lot. And I didn't vlog at all the second part of our trip, which was visiting family in Texas. And shout out to JoJo. I know she wants a shout out. I don't know. I hope she watches this and sees that. But anyway, it was really, really good to see them. My mom cut my hair when I was home, which is very exciting. Sorry, I've got to stop looking. I'm like just wondering, should I go get him? But sometimes he goes back to sleep, so I'm just gonna kind of wait. But my mom cut my hair. My hair was getting really, really long before, which I know some people love long hair, and I do too, but I just feel like on me it was looking kind of unkept. And maybe I've talked about it before, but I've always cut my own hair, which it makes it so it's just kind of like a straight line. I've done it for like 10 years. I don't know when the last time I've been to an actual salon is. And then I use a lightning spray to spray and blow dry it in. I'll put it on the screen. Maybe I'll show a picture of it. I think if you are someone who was born with basically blonde hair, or like really, really light hair like I was, and then it's gotten darker as you've gotten older, then the spray works really well. If your hair is already dark, then it won't work. I'm gonna go get the baby. So he's here with me. Maybe he'll lay down on the bench next to me. But he was just not going back to sleep, and he might be playing with this. So if you hear that was nice to have it cut, though. It just feels so much like more refreshed, and it just feels a lot healthier. I've lost a lot of hair postpartum like I did with my daughter, and yeah, it's nice to have such a change. Playing with these little feet. Yeah, but the kids were really good on the drive back. The drive back was long. It was like 9 hours, but I think overall it probably took 11 hours. And I'm really proud that we did not once succumb to screen time for my toddler, which it was really, I was fully prepared to. I was like, you know, I have Disney Plus on the phone. I'm gonna hand the phone back to her, let her watch a movie. I brought her a ton of books from home that she loves, but that she hadn't like looked at often, or she hadn't looked at lately. And then we had her like figurines that she plays with, the deer, and then we had like a little pad that's like, if you push the buttons, it says like letters or numbers, or and it's a Disney pad. I don't know, she got it at Costco, so it like talks to you if you push buttons. It says numbers and letters, and then it also on the back has like sound effects for certain Disney character pictures, and so you can look at a book that comes with it and read the book, and then have her push the picture for the word that is on the pad. Anyway, it's hard to explain, but we did that a lot. And like while my husband was driving, I went in the back and did that with her. Since we've been home, it's just been lots of laundry, cleaning, weeding. The weeds grew like crazy while we were gone, so we weeded all in the back and in the front, talking to my sisters, telling them, catching them up on how my mom and dad are doing and how it all went. Another thing I'll update on is the 75 soft, which I totally failed, but I don't see it as a failure. As I told some of my sisters who have considered doing like 75 hard or 75 soft, it's just any day that you're doing anything like that is not wasted and it's not a failure. It's all wonderful. It's all just kind of silly, and you know, it doesn't matter if you fail it or not. Every day is a good thing, and it's not failing, it's just, yeah, that's like the word people use online when they talk about it, like I failed 75. I don't know, that's why I'm using that word. But and also I lost the book I was reading while I was there. So annoying. So yeah, a few things got in the way, and I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I do want to do it. I'm just not going to be devastated if I fail it again, because if I start it again in the next few days, then I'll definitely probably fail it, because there's a trip coming up before 75 days is up, a big trip with my family in about 2 months. I really want to get a better stroller for 2 kids. Like right now we just have a stroller that kind of works for 2 kids, but it's not really comfortable for my toddler to sit in. It just has a chair without a back, like a little bench seat. So it's really good for the airport. One of my sister-in-laws gave it to us and I'm obsessed with it. It's a great stroller. It's really, really good for traveling. But I think we need one that has 2 comfortable seats for both of them. Once I get that stroller, hopefully I can walk more outside in the morning before their first naps, maybe, before it gets too hot here. But yeah, we're going into a stretch where it's just going to be really hot, and I might just have to do a lot of indoor workouts. I do not handle the heat well. I want to do some more sewing. Maybe I'll vlog some of that today. I just got a pattern on Etsy for an outfit for my daughter, and I have some fabric I got, and for her, like, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it. It's kind of a weird like linen blend fabric, but it's so cute, and so I think I'm gonna do a jumpsuit for her. And so maybe I'll film that. I got the pattern from Red Creek Kids, maybe link it below. I just wanted to do a quick catch up, and also I have 100 subscribers now, which I know is nothing, but I'm very excited about it, and yeah, that feels big. I will See you later. I'm gonna go and take care of this little guy. Even though he's not hungry, he should be napping. He should just be going to sleep, right? But he's up. So, bye. Buying a pattern on Etsy is awesome because you can just print it out and then cut the extra part off the paper, and then you line them all up with the 1E, 2E, 3E, you know, with the letters, and get them all in order, then tape them all together. You should check the size and then start cutting. By check the size, I mean make sure the scale is right using that little guide. And yeah, it's a lot of cutting and taping, but it's a lot of fun. It reminds me of like a school project. And then I just read the instructions all the way through and then started laying the pattern pieces out on the fabric. You'll find out later there's a problem, but I'll tell you later. We got some beautiful eggs from a coworker of my husband's, and I went to Omaha alone with the kids on Friday, did a library class and played. We went to Costco. It's a little Costco haul. I got cranberry walnut bread, hummus, pita chips, butter. I haven't tried this butter yet, but I'm really excited. We get this other kind all the time. We get the perfect bars for my toddler, carrots because I'm making a pot roast later, yogurt, liquid IV, and flowers. And and kiwis and peaches. And this salt is awesome. It's harvested in Utah, and I feel like it tastes great. It has no plastic. And yeah, these are the flowers. So later I was working on some of the binding, and then I did some painting with my toddler. She loves to have me paint her mice, and we went on a little walk. The sky looked amazing. I was in love. And yeah, these are the pants I made for my baby, and then I made my toddler some matching shorts. They turned out pretty good, but they're a little wide leg. I'd maybe make some adjustments. We had an amazing rainstorm first thing Saturday morning, and that was so fun. I loved it. We opened all the windows, and I got back to sewing during my baby's nap. I did the binding on the back, and then attached it. Did the neckline binding and planned for the button. That button came from as an extra button from an outfit I got. And yeah, so this is the finished bodice part. And yeah, I was really excited to keep going and just try to finish it today. But then I realized I don't have enough fabric to finish the pants. I only have one half of the pants. So anyway, we finished the night with my husband playing some Zelda on Nintendo 64. Oh man, he's gonna be mad at me. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.